My house is all packed up because I am moving tomorrow, but I could not leave you without my November list, and we have over 40 cozy games to talk about. So we better get started. But first, hi, I'm Ellie, and this is the Cozy Gaming Club where I love to shine a light on lesser known cozy games. And we're going to be starting with Cats and Cups, which is launching on November 3rd on PC. In this cute coffee shop game, you work as a barista brewing coffee and making treats for your adorable cat customers. Get to know them all personally with every visit as you make them their favourite brew and have a little chat. Over time, you'll earn more money to unlock new machines and level up your existing ones to perform even better. I really enjoyed some of Rogue Duck Interactive's previous games, so I'm intrigued by this one, and this next game is also one of theirs. Carefully Stamped is a cute decorating game where you design postcards at the behest of your customers. Follow their specific requests and get creative in designing something fun that matches their preferences. There are a range of different stickers and stamps you can use to decorate them with, and then you get to pack them all up and send them off. Now, I played the demo for this one in Steam Next Fest, and I must admit that I was not sold on it. More on that in this video, but if you like the look of Carefully Stamped, it's also launching on the 3rd of November on PC. Stepping away from Rogue Duck Interactive, build and manage your own tavern in this charming fantasy management sim. After 11 years of development, Tavern Keeper is finally entering early access on the 3rd of November, and they're looking to add a humorous twist to the genre with a chaotic and cozy blend of business management sim, decorative sandbox, and magical storybook. Starting out with the shell of a tavern in the backwaters of the kingdom, you build rooms, place items, stock the storeroom, and hire staff to satisfy the demands of the locals that stumble through your door. Run your business well and progress to larger taverns, expanding your offerings to include new meals, drinks, rooms, and services. But Tavern Keeper goes a step further than usual in management games with a robust decorating system that lets you customize every nook and cranny of your tavern, and an item workshop to create your own furniture. Plus, there's hundreds of bite-sized stories to discover with choices to make. Tavern Keeper really looks like it's doing something different, and hopefully it pulls it off when it launches on the 3rd of November on PC in early access. Babbling Brook is a relaxing puzzle game all about manipulating a babbling brook to get a flock of rubber ducks to the sea. And there's a range of rubber ducks to save as well, from mammoth inflatable ones that may be tricky to maneuver, to valuable golden rubber ducks and one that can apparently turn into a black hole. Starting high up in the mountains, dig up sand and move around rocks to send the water the way you want it to. Babbling Brook looks so simple, but I'm sure the water physics will prove me wrong, and it'll be launching on PC on the 3rd of November. Coming up next are two decorating games. Dream Garden is a relaxing sandbox game all about building beautiful gardens. Choose from a range of trees, bushes, stones, and flowers to create the garden of your dreams. Whether you want to add rivers or ponds or raise hills, you can customize and shape the terrain and then decorate it. Manipulate the weather, seasons, and time of day to see your creation in every setting, and once you've finished decorating, you can relax in your garden when Dream Garden releases on November 3rd on PC. The other decorating game is Outside the Blocks, and this may be one of the most intricate decorating games I've ever seen. It's a diorama builder where you craft stunning structures that you can build to life with weather, animals, characters, and more. It's fully customizable, letting you shape terrain, assemble modular houses, decorate, change the colour of everything, and even customize the weather, time of day, mood, and more. And it'll be launching on November 4th on PC. Open your own potion shop in this cozy simulation game, but you need to grow all of your own ingredients. So buy some magical plants and take care of them to harvest the fruit of your labour. Your clients, creatures, and adventurers will have all kinds of strange requests for you, so you may need to get creative to work out the perfect potion to meet all of their needs. And of course, this game wouldn't be complete without letting you decorate your shop as well, and the decorations can even have special effects on your work too. Magical Greenhouse is launching on the 4th of November on PC. If you enjoy language games like Chants of Sennaar, then you may like this next game, which is based on a true story. In Master Lemon: The Quest for Iceland, a memory-devouring plague is threatening to erase entire languages from existence, and you'll be the one to face the darkness before it's too late. Explore a beautifully crafted pixel art world designed to celebrate and appreciate the things that connect us across different cultures. Using words from over 25 real-world languages to explore, solve puzzles, and change the world around you. Set out on this heartwarming journey yourself when Master Lemon: A Quest for Iceland launches on November 4th on PC, PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch. Next up is another decorating game, but this time you're building a campsite. In Starlit Stories, you'll be building a pit stop for travelers to rest on their adventures. Place tents, campfires, and decorations with no restriction to create the perfect retreat. For every visitor who stays a night, you'll earn XP and level up to unlock new buildings and decorations. You can even go into first-person mode and enjoy your campsite yourself, when Starlit Stories launches on the 4th of November on PC. Ages of Kataria is a colony sim where you write the story of an entire civilization. Described as a cozy story generation game, you begin as a small family moving to the land of Kataria. Over time, others will join your settlement, and some will find love and start new families around town, and you'll be able to witness their stories across lifetimes. Follow your family for generations, meeting their descendants, and growing your town to make sure it fulfills the need of its settlers. But besides the village and generation management, there's also random events that will occur, and the choices you make could change the outcome of that village's life. Ages of Kataria is really trying to create something special here, and it'll be launching into early access on PC on the 5th of November. Grab your friends for this cute co-op adventure for up to 4 players. In Biped 2, you play as 2 robots who need to work together to save a planet in distress, after receiving an emergency signal from a faraway planet. Travel through this strange new world, working together to solve a range of puzzles as you explore new and uncharted places. And no cozy robot game would be complete without being able to dress up your robots with wacky hats. Biped 2 will be launching on PC, PlayStation, Xbox and Switch on the 5th of November. This one is slightly less cozy than the other titles on this list, but it's a classic point-and-click adventure and perfect for the Halloween season. In Foolish Mortals, you play as a treasure hunter searching for the lost treasure of Bellamore Manor, but things get a little macabre as the location of the treasure mysteriously vanished years ago, along with an entire wedding party. However, there's no need to fear as there's no deaths, dead ends, or scares, just an unsettling vibe to keep you on your toes. Can you solve the mystery and find the treasure, or will it be lost to time forever? Piece together the clues in this fully voiced experience when Foolish Mortals launches on the 5th of November on PC. Next up is a cute creature collecting farming game. After crash landing on a mysterious planet, you find yourself in a strange environment that you know nothing about. Before long, you stumble across a rundown farmhouse to call home and decide to start a new life here, befriending the quirky villagers and the magical creatures that call this planet home. All across the planet, you'll find mysterious eggs that you can hatch into adorable critterlings, each with their own unique abilities, favourite treats, and special item drops. Raise and care for these creatures, grow your farm, and maybe, eventually, you'll uncover the truth behind your arrival, when Cosmic Coop launches on the 6th of November on PC. Outlanders is a cozy town building game about a group of villagers working together to turn their settlement into a city. But unlike other city building games, you can't directly control your Outlanders. While you can nudge them in the right direction, you can't manually decide who takes what job, which house they inhabit, and which building they decide to build. Additionally, there's no wars, no combat, or armed conflicts of any kind in this game. It's designed to be a peaceful and cozy experience, and it'll be coming to Nintendo Switch on the 6th of November. This puzzle game is a spot the difference game, but rather than searching 2D images, you'll be searching 3D dioramas. That's right, this is the sequel to the original Tiny Lands, and you can play this one in local co-op. Rotate and zoom your way around tiny 3D scenes, trying to spot the differences between each one. Every level is so unique with a different scene and story to tell, and they're filled with hidden collectibles for you to discover, as well as the correct answers. Tiny Lands 2 is a unique puzzle experience that's perfect for sitting back and relaxing while working your brain a little, or challenging your friends, and it'll be launching on PC on the 6th of November. This game is like Animal Crossing, but set in the Australian outback. If you've been waiting to start your new life in Dinkum on Nintendo Switch, then you don't have much longer to wait. This game is all about starting from nothing and building your town from the ground up, so naturally terraforming and decorating play a huge role here. It also has all your favourite farming sim activities like fishing and mining, as well as some other fun hobbies like hang gliding, spelunking, and jet skiing. But you can also go hunting, which may not appeal to all players. Dinkum has just released into 1.0 after a few years in early access, and it's now coming to Nintendo Switch on the 6th of November. However, there were quite a few issues with the demo for this one on Switch, so I hope they've addressed those ahead of launch, but please be aware of them before diving in. Next up is a cozy gardening game where you play as Philomena. While tending to her garden, she discovers a flyer for a gardening contest and decides that she should enter. After all, she's waiting for her daughter Frida to visit, and it'll be a great way to pass the time. Use your old sketchbook in A Tale in the Garden to unlock new tools to use in your garden. Read letters from your loved ones and cherish memories of Frida while you wait for her to arrive. I have a feeling that this game may be more emotional than it appears, but we'll have to wait and see when it launches on the 6th of November on PC. You know I love a good delivery game, and in this one, you're delivering pizza. You've got one delivery left to do today, but who knows where this pizza may take you. Journey through a mysterious limbo, navigating strange landscapes and sudden shifts in scenery while searching for your final delivery. Along the way, you'll meet strange characters, each with their own dreams, regrets, and aspirations, and you can learn more about them by sharing a slice. There's definitely something a little strange going on in this one, but more in a surreal and unsettling than scary way. And I can't wait to drive around on the Vespa, when a pizza delivery launches on the 7th of November on PC, Xbox Series, and PlayStation 5. Search for missing people, lost objects, or even help people solve their problems by listening to their requests and searching for their missing items in this cozy hidden object game. Everything in this game is hand-drawn, and there are over 50 NPCs to meet that look so fun and quirky. There are also so many hidden surprises to discover in Overlook if you interact with the beautiful world. Overlook will be launching on the 10th of November on PC. There are several cozy games that deal with crossing over to the afterlife, like Spiritfarer and The Last Campfire, and Voron Raven's Story is the next one. In this Norse-inspired world, you play as one of Odin's ravens, guiding lost souls to their new home. Fly around this open world and discover an emotional story about life, death, and the souls that connect them. As a soul guide, you are constantly connected to death, but while most of the time it's strangers, sometimes it may be someone close to you. Also, there does seem to be some, not combat, but difficult to navigate areas where it won't be smooth sailing, so keep that in mind. But if you do decide to take on this challenge, there is a dedicated call button, so you can become your best Raven self when Voron Raven's Story launches on PC on the 10th of October. There are so many of these bottom of your screen games now, and Cozy Little Aquarium looks like another great one. In this game, you own an aquarium that sits at the bottom of your screen. Buy a range of fish to fill your aquarium, then care for them and feed them and breed them to unlock unique and rare variants. Try to discover each fish in your compendium, or simply watch your fish swimming around and enjoy how chill it is when Cozy Little Aquarium launches on the 10th of November on PC. In this next game, you play as a golem who has developed an unlikely friendship with an adorable fox. Join them on a heartwarming adventure to restore nature by exploring a serene and enchanting world, solving puzzles, reuniting animals with their families, and uncovering the secrets of a lost civilization. As you travel, you'll discover that you, the golem, have a range of abilities you can tap into to help your exploration. You're also deeply connected to the world around you, and your actions and emotions influence the environment. Unpetrified Echoes of Nature will be launching on PC on the 11th of November. This next game is a little strange, but stick with me because it's from the creators of award-winning Before Your Eyes. In Goodnight Universe, you play as a baby who is developing psychic powers. Similar to Before Your Eyes, in Goodnight Universe, you're also using your webcam to control the game. Interact with the scenes by blinking, smiling, or using other facial expressions to move objects. But what starts as a cute game about getting to know your family quickly takes a turn when an evil tech company discovers your powers and wants you for their own. Goodnight Universe will be launching on the 11th of November on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch. I have been waiting so long for this game to release, and if you're curious about the gameplay, I do have a demo video up on my channel. Play is an adorable little mouse who returns from the big city to find their childhood home in ruins in this woodland survival game. To make matters worse, your aunt who was supposed to be looking after it has gone missing. Brave the elements and journey out into the frozen wilderness to collect vital resources for both yourself and your new home. But beware of the insect wildlife beyond your hollow and work together with the other critters to survive. Collect resources to restore your burrow, expand your survival handbook, knit clothes, and solve the mystery of what happened to your aunt when Winter Burrow launches on PC, Switch, Xbox, and Xbox Games Pass on the 12th of November. I've seen a lot of cozy gamers getting into sticker crafts on social media, and now someone's turned that into a game. Little Corners is a super cute and creative decorating game where you peel stickers from a collection of sticker sheets and place and stack them to create a cute scene. I love how creative this is, and it solves the issue I have with unpacking likes where I never know what's coming up next. and I always have to move my items around to make room for whatever unexpected things come out of the box. The art is one of the biggest selling points for me, and I enjoyed the demo, so I'm keeping an eye on Little Corners, which is launching on the 13th of November on PC. I'll Be Brave Tomorrow is a narrative platformer made in partnership with Great Ormond Street Hospital. In this game, you play as a sick child in hospital who finds escapism through their favourite game, a 2D pixel platformer that they play on their TV. Jump between the 2D platformer and 3D hospital room to learn more about the patient and their journey, as well as their fears and anxieties about their treatment. The studio founder is a former patient of GOSH, and they tapped into the past experience as a child to help with developing the game. This is a wholesome experience that's bound to tug at the heartstrings, and it'll be launching on the 13th of November on Nintendo Switch. I love conversation games like Coffee Talk and Tavern Talk, and now there's a new one releasing on the 14th of November. Rice and Rest is a cozy cooking game where you dish up tasty Japanese-inspired recipes for your customer. Serve up your delicious dishes, and while your customers chow down, you can have a chat with them to brighten their day, alleviate their worries, or simply get to know them a bit better. There are 8 characters for you to get to know and 11 recipes to cook when Rice and Rest launches on the 14th of November on PC. In this open-world adventure game, you play as a group of 9 cats who wake up one morning to discover that their humans are missing. These cats must band together to work out what's happened to them, and each one brings with it its own stories, skills, and weaknesses, meaning some may be better than others in certain situations. Delve into 200 years of history, learning the lineage of your owners and the skeletons in their closet, with 3 different endings depending on the choices you make while playing the game. Peace Island sounds so unique, and the devs will have been working on it for over 8 years when it launches in early access on PC on the 17th of November. In the August before, you're cleaning up, sorting out, and packing up your life before saying goodbye. Throughout life, you collect many objects, memories, and moments, but when you move on to a new chapter of your life, you can't take everything with you. From fears to love to heartbreak, you'll need to sort through all your items and emotions as you pack up your various rooms. The August Before is a coming-of-age story told through messy rooms that you'll need to clean as you leave, and it'll be launching on the 17th of November on PC. This next game asks, what do you really know about your home and the people who lived there before you? In the Berlin apartment, you play as a handyman who is tasked with refurbishing an old apartment in the city. But over the course of his renovation work, he digs deeper and deeper into the history of the apartment and discovers relics to the past that have secrets to share about the previous owners and their companions. With each new find, he shares the stories with his daughter as they both trace their past lives over the course of a whole century. What will you discover when Berlin Apartment launches on PC on the 17th of November? Like Assemble with Care, in this game you'll be restoring objects, but this time they'll be your family's keepsakes and they'll share your family's history. Step into the life of Lily, a young adult gifted with an extraordinary ability to repair memories. With every object you fix, you can reveal the secrets they hold and discover memories that can help rebuild the bonds of your family and shape your future. Pieces of the Past is a sentimental adventure that will be launching on the 17th of November on PC. This game is a puzzle game like no other. Umami is a cozy 3D food puzzle game where you need to flip, rotate, and organize wooden blocks to piece together beautiful puzzles. Each diorama is lovingly created and hand-painted with care to create mouth-watering dishes, accompanied by adorable creatures, all of which you can pet. And if you want a little bit extra, there's also collectible cards to find and playful surprises to uncover if you want to explore a little deeper, when Umami launches on the 17th of November on PC. There aren't many farming and life simulation games on this list, but Starmoon Forest is one of them. In this cute pixel art game, you come across the abandoned Starmoon Forest and decide to restore it to its former glory. Make use of the vast farmland to build a farm and grow crops to sell to your local community. But when you're not farming, you can also get to work renovating the town, rebuilding apartments, and creating a community where residents want to move. Starmoon Forest is going to be launching on the 18th of November on PC in early access. It's not a new game, but the new Disney Dreamlight Valley DLC is dropping on the 19th of November and brings with it 4 new villagers including Snow White, Tinkerbell, Cruella de Vil, and Tigger. But that's not all, because Wish Blossom Ranch unlocks 3 horses with their own unique personalities and special gameplay abilities to help you explore. Care for Maximus from Tangled, Khan from Mulan, and Pegasus from Hercules, by feeding, brushing, and petting them to increase your friendship levels. Discover 3 new biomes, reverse the effect of the decay, and restore the ranch back to its former glory when Disney Dreamlight Valley Wish Blossom Ranch launches on the 19th of November. In this cozy detective game, 3 people have suddenly vanished from the sleepy town of Carlisle, and it's down to you to get to the bottom of the case. You're an author turned detective who's been asked to try their hand at solving an impossible mystery. But with the sergeant stumped, how are you supposed to solve this? Delve deeper into the lives of the 3 missing people and the ties between them, while also examining the 4 suspects and their motives. This is your first case, but will it be your last? Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit is launching on the 19th of November on PC. After waking up from a mysterious dream world in this next game, you find yourself trapped and must visit various realms that mirror your previous experiences. Use your powers to control and manipulate the world around you to overcome your past trauma and find yourself. Accompanied by your flying turtle friend, take on the challenges of the mysterious dream world together. This game reminds me a lot of Paper Trail with its beautiful artwork and colours and the unique puzzle mechanics. But As I Begin to Dream is the first game from developers Stray Flux, and it'll be launching on the 19th of November on PC and Switch. Shortly after being laid off from your corporate job on Mars, you find that your distant aunt has passed away and wants you to inherit her restaurant. With nothing left to hold you back, you decide to leave behind everyone you know and travel to the Milky Way Diner, where you'll discover a world that's very different to the one you left. This station is home to a community of eccentric individuals from every species who are excited to have their favourite diner reopen. You'll need to learn their favourite dishes to build connections and friendships with your new customers. The art style for this game is really cute, and I love how creative they've been with the alien designs and the different recipes and ingredients you'll encounter. The first part of Love at the Milky Way Diner will be launching on the 20th of November on PC. After a super successful launch on PC earlier this year, the developers are bringing a game about digging a hole to Nintendo Switch next month. You just bought a new house and decided to dig up the garden to see what you might find down there, and the answer is a lot. From your generic stone, coal, and other ores to something more exciting like a briefcase full of cash. A game about digging a hole is full of surprises, and there's definitely a big surprise waiting for you if you can dig deep enough. A game about digging a hole will be launching on the 21st of November on Nintendo Switch. In this next game, you play as a little plant in a plant pot, exploring the house that you once called home. But you've been abandoned in a garden bin. Determined not to let this be the end, you embark on an adventure. Hop your way around the garden and the cluttered rooms beyond the front door, scaling furniture and using your plant powers to overcome any obstacles in your path. Potter About is a cute and relaxing adventure that'll be launching on the 21st of November on PC. We've had Halloween games, and now we're getting ready for Christmas with this next game. Fantastic Findings is a 3D hidden object game where you're helping Santa to get ready for Christmas. Search festive environments in search of over 1,000 items, many of which are hidden. Find keys, unwrap presents, pull levers, open hidden containers, and thoroughly explore every location to help save the holidays. Fantastic Findings Hidden Seasons is going to launch on the 24th of November on PC. If you grew up in the early days of Facebook, then you've probably played one of the hundreds of games available on there, and this dev is trying to recreate the feeling of them. In Sunset Sprout, you quit your job and move to a Pacific island to become a farmer. But you couldn't afford much, so the island you bought is in ruins, and you'll need to renovate it slowly bit by bit as you earn enough money to do it up. Start with a pack of seeds and slowly grow and expand your farm, season by season, when Sunset Sprout launches on the 28th of November on PC. Those are all of the November releases I've found, but if I've missed anything, please let me know down in the comment, and I hope you've discovered some new cozy games in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!